Number 7, Kung Fu Panda 3. At 3.5 million, a 60% drop off, a huge drop off compared to its previous weeks. It was holding up really, really well. But obviously, Zootopia took most of its business. After 6 weeks, it has already grossed 134 million. It'll probably finish at maybe 140, 145, which isn't too far off from the second film.
Well, it's doing kind of relatively well overseas. I mean, the domestic and foreign take are kind of within the ballpark of each other.
Yeah, it's already grossed 324 million worldwide. About half of that is from China. It opened in China and a few other territories, so we still have a huge way to go.
Of course, there will be Kung Fu Panda 4, right?
Yeah, the way this is going, yeah.
Okay.
And because the third film did better in China than the second film, and it's already the highest grossing animated film of all time in China. So we'll see a fourth one. Animation in China isn't as mature a genre as it is in the US, because in the US, when an animated feature comes out, it makes 100 million, 200 million or more. Whereas in China, except for the Kung Fu Panda movies, and the last is like one of the Monkey King is like a local animated feature that made about 150 million too. Most of the other animated features have grossed anywhere like in the 30 million range. Ones that made outside of that 30 million range is considered a pretty solid hit.
Right, but you think that Zootopia will take the record from Kung Fu Panda 3 over there?
It has a good chance because word of mouth has been so great. Like it opened on Friday and I thought, oh, this is going to be another animated feature that's just going to come and go. Not come and go. It made about 3.5 million, which is kind of like your average animated film. But on Saturday and Sunday, the grosses have tripled. And then even during the weekdays right now, it's still doing really well. It has a really good chance because word of mouth has been so good.
Zootopia doesn't have the brand of Kung Fu Panda, but it might be larger than Kung Fu Panda because of the word of mouth that's going on right now.
So it might be one of those films that, along with Kung Fu Panda 3, one of these animated films that will kind of make the animated film genre in China a little bit more in place with what it's like in the US. I mean, like Inside Out, Pixar isn't big in China.
Well, there is also a dynamics going on there, with the one child per family. It's not like over here.
Right.
So there's that.
I guess in China, you take a family, it's really a family of 3.
Right. If they have the time to get together.
Right. That's a good point. It's not like here, you bring a family, could be a family of 2, could be a family of 3 or 4.
Right. And normally the grandparents watch over the kids anyway. And they might not bring the kids to watch the movies.
That's a good point. Actually, I wasn't thinking of that. Maybe that's a reason why the animation genre hasn't caught up yet. But it is moving in the right direction, though, with Zootopia, the Kung Fu Pandas, and the homegrown animated features.